Tim's sister.
This is the epic.
Of what, John?
Tim's
This is the
sister.
greatest song in the world.
Tim's sister. In the summer of '01, this new family moved down in the middle of this big field. Now this one guy, he did the terrible, terrible act. He started skateboarding. What a vile creature he was. But in the midst of that putrid swamp evil house, there lay a girl. Her name was Tim's sister. Now Tim's sister, she could do some pretty amazing things. Like that one time where we both stood next to the tree and tried to balance ourselves on a basketball. And the fun part about it is I'd always win. But she'd always be like, hey, that's cool, John. And then she'd go, yuck, 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 yuck. And another time, we got these little squirt guns, and we're squirt, squirt, squirt. She was annoying. She'd always shoot me. Of all people. But of course, I just like open the gun and dump the water all over her head. And we usually kick the ball around in that big field in the middle of her house. Back to her house. Okay. And yeah, I was good. Better than her. So, it seems like that Tim's sister can't beat me at water shooting, ball balancing, and soccer. But that was all about to change. The year she was gonna move away. So, they finally sold their house and went to live in a hotel. So, I picked up the telephone and gave her a ring and said, hey Tim's sister, why don't we all go to the movies together and see Finding Nemo? And she was like, Finding Nemo? Aw, that's so cute. And me, trying to play it cool, I was like, you don't have to bring your brother Tim. And so she said, alright, let's hit 6 o'clock. So, I put on my fancy clothes. I give a little squish squish of perfume behind my ears. I put on my shoes and I ride on over to the Abacoa Theater. So I'm standing out there, right in front, with the money jiggling in my pockets to buy the tickets, when the car suddenly pulls up. The door slides open, and who comes out but Tim's sister. And not only that, Tim's grandfather? Grandmother? Tim? The mother? Of course, the father didn't come till later. He had to drive the car.
And depart.
Excuse me, princess. So, I'm like, LOL what? Inside my head. So, I have no idea what happened between the shock of me watching them get out of the car and me getting into the seats. But Tim was like that vile, evil creature, and he sat in between me and Tim's sister. How could he ruin Finding Nemo? Of all the great Pixar movies. Oh well, it could have been worse. At least we got to look at each other when she got out of the car. So, halfway through the movie, all this water that the fish are swimming in is like making me have to go, yeah, really, really bad. And I'm like, hey guys, I'll be right back. And of course, Tim says, oh well, my mom says you're too young to go to the bathrooms by yourself. So, Tim comes skipping along down the stairs, and I'm like, burning up in my face, trying not to look back at Tim's sister sitting there all alone in the top row. So, I get into the bathroom, and I'm about to do my business, and I look back, and Tim is like just staring at me with those vile eyes. They were vile, man, vile. So, to get away from this Tim, I had to go into the stall and go poop, soup, sloop, and out it came. I faked washing my hands so I could like tell Tim, hey Tim, nice job, and I gave him a high five with my filthy hands. And then I washed my hands for real, because who knows where that hand might go later. So we head on back, and Tim's sister is like half asleep. So, who knows how long she'd been like that? I guess the day wasn't ruined after all. But just had to be that the parents and grandparents are like, good job, John. Did you go whoop, zoop, sloop? And Tim's sister awoke with a jerk. And she was, hey, where's Nemo? Man, luck was shining on me today from the heavens. After that day, I never talked to Tim's sister again. Ever again. Oh well, I still got Tim.
He's again.